What the heck is APR? APR is your annual percentage rate. It's very important to understand, but it's oftentimes misunderstood. Now, why is it important to understand what APR is? It's going to be different than your interest rate, and you can generally find that number on page 3 of your loan estimate. So go to page 3 of however many loan estimates you get from different lenders. Go to page 3, look at that APR. The APR is essentially how much does it cost to get that interest rate. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the interest rate, they're going to take the amount you finance, they're going to take your payment schedule, and they're basically going to transform this into a percentage. Now, I know that's kind of confusing. Oh my gosh, what are you even talking about here? How do I do the math? Well, instead of digging into how to do the math, let's look at how it impacts you and how to compare. So let's say you have a 6.5% interest rate, and that's on 3 different loan estimates that you get from different lenders. That 6.5% interest rate is the same on all different loan estimates that you have, but the APR is going to be different. You have a 6.5% on loan number 1, but the APR is 6.6. Loan number 2, it's 7. Loan number 3, it's 8% on the APR. What that means is in order to get that 6.5% interest rate, the higher the APR, the higher the costs are for you to obtain that particular interest rate. So if it's not confusing enough, I'll tell you what, I'm going to show a video clip here in just a second, and it is actually one of the head people in the United States that is supposed to be making finance decisions for people. We're going to play a little clip of that for you here, so don't feel bad if you don't fully understand APR. Just understand how it impacts you and understand exactly how you need to look at that to make a good decision for you and your family when it comes to getting the right loan for you. So, without further ado, here is our fearless leaders trying to explain APR.
Hello, Director. Could you please explain to this committee the difference between an interest rate and an APR?
So the APR is the extrapolation if it were a one-year term in terms of the loan. So that's the calculation that is laid out in TILA in particular.
So if I take the stated interest rate and do the math to deal with the fact that it's annualized, the APR, I would be correct?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Kreninger, the annual percentage rate, and I'll be happy to send you a copy of the textbook that I wrote, explains that the APR is derived from the finance charge, the amount financed, and the payment schedule. It's a mathematical transformation of those 3 numbers into the cost of credit expressed
Yes.
at a yearly rate.
Simplification, I understand, that you know well.
Well, my concern is whether you know well, ma'am, because you are the one responsible for making sure that American consumers know well when they take on loans.